Hey everyone, it's Yasmin Woodland and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, everyone, alright? Jenelle Evans and her mother seem to have had some sort of verbal altercation outside of the courthouse, okay? So if y'all don't know, today is Tuesday and Jenelle and David did have another hearing today in regards to custody and things of that nature. So I'm gonna hop right into this, okay? So David Eason and Jenelle Evans, they are court ordered to go ahead and submit weekly testing for, drugs and stuff like that. And they have also been notified that they have to attend like parenting classes and marital counseling. Now, it is stated that they are enrolled in counseling and that David does have a psych evaluation coming up. Now, today they went to probably just go ahead and submit their weekly drug testing, and while they were there, it seems that Jenelle and her mother Barbara had a pretty nasty exchange. So I'm gonna just put up the source so you all can read along with me. And it states here, Jenelle and her mom Barbara just had a nasty little exchange outside of the courthouse. Barbara insinuates that the only reason Jenelle was hugging her daughter Inslee is for the cameras. Jenelle says Barbara, who currently has custody of Inslee, has blocked her number. Jenelle had an emotional moment with 2-year-old Inslee hugging her daughter in the parking lot before Inslee left with Jenelle's mom Barbara. Jenelle and David just left court, and they were told that they were simply to give the judge updates on their progress with parenting classes and couples counseling. Jenelle Evans and David Eason were back in court, desperately trying to regain custody of their children, and at least one of the ex-Teen Mom Stars kids was present. Not long after Jenelle and David arrived, Jenelle's ex, Nathan Griffith, showed up with their 4-year-old son, Kaiser. So pretty much that is what the sources are reporting. Now, after the court was over with, after their time in court was over with, Jenelle was seen with her mother outside of court, and she was holding Inslee. And I mean I'm just hopping into my final thoughts here. Inslee looks so sad. She looks like she misses her mom. She knows who's grandma and she knows who's mom, and she misses her mom. She was just holding on to her mom, hugging her mother and holding her mom's hand, and she misses her mama, so I think it's extremely sad. And I think it's sad about the fact that Jenelle and Barbara is kind of like arguing in front of Inslee, and then especially you're on court property, so I don't think that's the time and place to argue because of that, but mainly because, hello, Inslee's right there. We all know Jenelle and Barbara, they go way back, right? So they always argue in front of Jace. They'll scream and yell at each other, curse each other out in front of Jace and stuff like that. So now they're doing that with their other kids, with Inslee, and then I think with Kaiser as well. There's some scenes where Jenelle and Barbara is just kind of having a verbal altercation in front of the children, and I just think it's not right. I don't think the kids need to be hearing that. They don't need to be witnessing that. Geez, the kids have already been through enough stuff. Like, they've already been through enough. They've already been bounced from home to place, in court, out of court, and I personally don't think that court is a place for children to be. Being that it said that Nathan brought Kaiser there, I don't think, it was a right place to be. I'm not too sure if they should be around that environment with the judges and stuff like that, because it can be traumatic. Who knows, like, when these kids grow up, will they deem a situation like this, traumatic, that has transpired within their lives? Who knows, So, they've already been traumatized. These kids are going to need therapy, not just Jenelle and David. These kids are going to definitely need therapy. So back to Jenelle and, her mother Barbara, they were pretty much exchanging words in the context of Jenelle was just like, well, why aren't you giving me my daughter back? You already took Jace from me, so now you're going to take Inslee from me. And Barbara's just kind of like going back at it with her. And then all of a sudden, while they were walking, and Jenelle had to fix Inslee's shoe, so she knelt down to fix Inslee's shoe, and all of a sudden Jenelle makes a serious claim that her brother, I don't think she considers him her brother, but her blood brother, her half brother, Colin, I believe, was posting inappropriate pictures of Inslee online. So she says that in this video, and I'm just like, okay, so now that's a little awkward. So now we need to go ahead and investigate that. Now, Barbara, she didn't really say anything back to that. She didn't say anything. Like, I don't know if she knows about that, or if Jenelle's just throwing things out there just to make them look bad so they can get the kids back. I don't know. I would definitely be on my P's and Q's in regards to that allegation, but that's a serious allegation to say about somebody. So I don't know, maybe Jenelle's seen some stuff. I haven't seen anything online. Like I said, I will do my research on that. But she said that her brother Colin was posting inappropriate pictures of Inslee online. So she said a specific word, but I'm not going to say that in this video. So that is just pretty much my final thoughts on this situation about Barbara and Jenelle just like going at it, just having some sort of verbal altercation on the court grounds and in front of Inslee, just going back and forth about why don't I have custody? Well, this is why you don't have custody. And, you know, just going back and forth, the typical Jenelle and Barbara behavior. So that's how I'm going to end this video, everyone. I'm glad you're enjoying my content, and if you are not a part of my channel, you can just go ahead and subscribe and tap the bell beside it to get notifications on whenever I upload. Thank you all so much. If you guys don't see, I am hitting on almost 3,000 subscribers, so I'm so super excited about that. And in regards to this video, I would definitely put a link either in the description box, or I would definitely pin it to the top of my comments. So thank you all for tuning in on this juicy news. It is Jasmine Woodland, and until next time, see ya.